My people wonder, they say shall never end. They say the palace community is now in panic over what the gods have done to one of those uh, involved in that missing Aare crown. You know, according to the story, they said the Aare crown, which is they said it is the heaviest crown in Africa. Some said it's in Africa. And this heaviest crown, from my findings, they said the crown weighs about 60 kg. And it is the first crown that was gifted to the Ile-Ife people from Eledumare through Oduduwa, you know. So, and this Aare crown, they believe so much that when the king wears the crown and blesses the community, as in the people of Ile-Ife, that good things normally comes to them, that it takes away bad things like sickness, hunger, famine, starvation, all those things like strange illnesses from the gods, especially during the Olojo festival. Because if you guys notice very well, Kabiyesi is always wearing that Aare crown during Olojo festival only, and he wears it once. Anytime he comes out of seclusion and wore that Aare crown, just know that it is the ceremony is getting to an end. And if you guys notice very well, anytime he wears it, his step would definitely change, maybe because of the heaviness. But a lot of people said that there are some spiritual powers that is linked to that Aare crown. And during our findings also, we find out that there are people that their job is to take care of this Aare crown. And it is like there is a kind of will I say a cult, a kind of group that before you go close to this Aare crown or know anything about it or be part of those that is taking care of it and getting it ready for use during ceremonies, that you must be initiated into that cult. If you are not initiated into it, you cannot go close to it and you cannot know anything about it. It's not something that anybody will come and say, okay, hey, this is our crown. Maybe the person will touch or go close to it, because they believe so much that there is so much power behind it. It is associated with some spiritual powers and all of that. So when we got an information that this Aare crown was missing, we all know that an apple tree does not fall from an apple does not fall far from its tree, you know. And a lot of people was asking this question: how possible is that? Are you trying to say that maybe thieves invaded the palace and took it away, knowing fully well that they are going to make so much money from it? But you know that if that should be the case, those thieves may not succeed. Reason is because it's not something that anyone can go and carry, and the person will be able to carry it. And that was when the question from who are those in charge of it? What are they saying? Are they going to say that they don't know about it? You know? Because from the information we gathered, they said a new one was crafted and was used to replace the original one. And you know that in the absence of that original one, a lot of things will go wrong in the community, in the within the people, you know. Maybe they will start experiencing hardship, failure, setbacks, sickness, a lot of things, including by, you know, and all of that. So I think there was a particular ritual they needed to perform that they said the thing did not go well for them to notice. It was when they wanted to find out why the ritual did not go well, and the Kabiyesi even fell on entering Osun shrine to perform a particular ritual. That was when they started making inquiries why such a thing should happen, only to find out that there is something terrible that happened, which is that the Aare crown, which is the first crown that was handed over to them by their forefathers, has been replaced with artificial one, with a fake one, you know. And ever since then, information have it that those taking care of that thing, maybe some of them are part of the gang up to replace that Aare crown. Maybe to cause problem for Kabiyesi on the throne. Because if it is to sell it and make money, the gods will strike them, you know. So now we are getting an information that when Iyanifa said that some of the wives are part of the gang up, the Ifa priest said everyone is going to take an oath, as in swear, if you know anything about it. Someone like Ebony said she is breastfeeding. She will not take the oath. But we are hearing that the elders told her that that is not an excuse. After all, if your hands are clean, nothing will happen to you. Someone like Oletik also is also breastfeeding, so it's not going to be a problem. All of you are going to take the oath. And now, information have it that a particular man, maybe they must have paid this man to craft the exact crown, that as a craft something that look exactly like that Aare crown. They said this man crafted it, as in the one that they replaced the original one with. The craftsman, they said, strange illness catch up with him, as in he was struck by the gods with a strange illness. And the worst part of it is that when he wanted to open his mouth and talk, they said the gods closed his mouth. As in the sickness got to him to the point that he couldn't even talk. They said at first he was still pointing finger, pointing, but they couldn't lay hands on anybody that he pointed, because a lot of people are there to know what is happening. So they couldn't know the exact person he was pointing at. They were trying to ask him to talk, and they said the gods even shut his mouth up. He couldn't even talk, because we all know that had he been he talked, at least that would be a way of knowing who employed him. Because from the look of things, the man is not even part of those that are initiated into that particular court that is taking care of that Aare crown. Because they said anyone who is not in that court will not have access to that Aare crown and cannot even know how to go about it. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. And they said this craftsman in question is not part of that court. So that simply means that they employed him, they paid him to do a job for them. Then a lot of people are asking, why is it that he is the first person that the gods decided to visit on this case? I don't know. Maybe because he tampered with the things that belongs to the gods. Because he must have gone to see the Aare crown very well or snap it before being able to craft it and craft exactly something like that. Because they say when you see the fake, it looks exactly like that original. So right now they said there is panic in the palace, because every one of them who are involved are they are in fear, or they are frightened that the gods might come for them after this person. That is what we are hearing. Don't forget that these are all alleged information making rounds on social media. Okay, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.